Alright, welcome back to the latest and greatest of Texas 2A video. I had a comment, a guy was asking the variation differences between the barrel lengths of the KS47. Well, I have three, 16-inch, 10.5, and 8.5. I said, well, while I'm at it, why not go ahead and bring out the 16-inch PSA K47 as well as my M92 that is a 10-inch barrel. So what I'm going to run is a variation, 3 rounds each. I can crunch the numbers later if I can, but it's going to be the Monarch hollow point. It's not a lacquer coating, it's polymer. Winchester white box, then the Tulamo 8N3 hollow point, surplus, Tulamo full metal jacket, Monarch full metal jacket that is lacquer coated. So it's going to be in that order. 333 for the KS47s, and then after I'm done with those, I'll start back over and do the PSAK and then the M92, 3 and 3 each, cycling back and forth. Hopefully it's some useful data for everybody. I know for me, I'm curious. I just got my chronograph and I'm anxious and eager to use it just to crunch numbers, get information, make things a little more detailed. So we'll start with the 16-inch variant. All right. I'm going to start off with the Monarch hollow point. Alright. The 2428. .464 and 2424. All right. So looks like we're at about 20. We'll call it 2430-ish. Not sure how much that helps anybody for not be able to see what that says if you can't, because I doubt you can. Let's see, set that back here and we'll go to the 10.5-inch barrel. See, 2207. .2211. .2218. Sound might still be recovering, so I'll call that about 2210 average on that one. Alright, 8.5-inch KS47. Same ammunition. That is the, what is it, the, oops, I double fed there. This is, what is it? 123 grain, by the way. .2070. 2070, in case that audio is still recovering. Uh, 2057. 2067. Call that a 2060 average. So honestly, we're losing about 400 feet per second, dropping to an 8.5-inch barrel for sure. And let's see, about 200 feet per second in the 10.5-inch barrel. So now we know. All right, next up, this is the Winchester. This is white box, nothing spectacular. 2326. 2314. 2314, in case that audio is recovering. This stuff is 100 feet per second slower than the Monarch, surprisingly. 2368. Alright, go back to the 10.5 inch variant. $2,089. $2,096. $2,067. All right. Let's go back to the 8.5 inch. Hopefully audio is serving you guys well enough. $19.43. That is slow. That's over 100 feet per second slower than the Monarch. $19.43. $19.52. Alright, that set of strings is done. Let's see how that does out of the 8K variants. So far, that's pretty bad. Alright, 8N3, I believe SG Ammo specifically imported this for guys that were asking for it. I had to have some of it. Hopefully this feeds. This is using a magazine that doesn't traditionally work too well for me in these lately. But, you know, we can live with some jams and get past it. Alright. $23.98. Monarch was better so far. $23.59. $24.33. So $24.33 on that last one. Let's step back over here to the 10.5 inch variant. Pretty sure by now results should be kind of anticipated. $21.57. $21.92. $21.50. Right. Next, we will be at surplus. Oh, never mind. Forgot. We haven't even made it to the 8.5 inch yet. I'm getting ahead of myself. So still on the 8N3, 8.5 inch barrel. $21.16. Nice. $21.40. This thing's only losing 50 feet per second with this particular ammunition from the 10.5 inch to this so far. $2,041. that last round actually did lose 100 feet per second. The other two only lost about 50. That's pretty good. All right, now we're on our surplus 16-inch variant. All right, let's see. 24-15. $23.47. Duplicate $23.47. All right. Surplus 10.5-inch barrel. I suspect 200 feet per second loss again. $21.36. $21.71. $21.92. All right, step back down to the 8.5-inch. What's that? 2103. So that was a 33 feet per second loss. All right, 2083. $21.19. All right, next up, we have, what is this? The Full Metal Jacket, Tulamo's finest, cheapest I can find. $22.94. Actually slower than the surplus. $23.98. $23.72. All right, so it's about on par with the surplus. All right, Tulamo, Full Metal Jacket, 122 grains, 10.5-inch barrel. Wow, 2044, that's bad. $22.37. $2,093. All right, go back to the 8.5-inch. $2,093. It matched the 10.5. $21.26. 2076. All right. To load up some of this. This one is the Monarch Full Metal Jacket. It is the same weight. Advertised at 24. I'm sorry, rated at 2543. It's also 123 grains. So let's see how far off it is. $24.42. $24.42. $22.98. $23.10. All right, 10.5. Nice fireball at 2150. $21.64. $21.06. All right, back to the 8.5 inch, and this will be the last string for the KS47. $2,048. $2,017. Wow. $1,687. I don't know if that was a bad loadout or what, but shall we start over? All right, let's see here. This guy here, I'll scoot these down. There we go. It's a M92 that I put together. His handguard does not usually fit. I had to do a little bit of playing with it and making it work. Of course, I added a nice SB regular old brace, and I already had this grip on it. Got it used from a pawn shop. Yeah, it's cool looking. It does have a hinged top cover, but no rail. So let's start out again. Going straight back to the Monarch. All right. Added that new brake, it really took care of some of this. Let's see, 23.22. $23.98. $23.51. Alright. The best part about this is I'm going to show you all what I wrote on here. You get to figure out my funky handwriting. Good luck. Alright, 10.5 inch pistol length 8K platform. Let's see where we're at here. Fireball. Let's see, what was that? 21.23. $2,093. $17.99. All right. Back to this guy with Winchester white box garbage. Expensive garbage. Let's see, what was that? $22.75. $19.21. So bad. $22.94. All right. Be pretty bad out of this thing. $17.13. So bad. $16.89. $17.18. All right. Now back to our 8N3 from Tulamo. $19.87. $19.87. $19.72. All right, 10.5-inch variant. $18.34. $18.62. What's that? $18.59. Back to our surplus. I think this is Yugo, maybe. $22.71. $23.02. $22.33. $23.33. Interesting. $22.33. There we go. 2063. I'm gonna do one more just because it's interesting to see this thing maintain this kind of speed with this rifle pistol. $21.89, impressive. That is odd. I would not have thought at all that this thing would maintain that type of speed, but this is kind of typical. All right. I'll go back to Tulamo's finest full metal jacket that was horrible in the KS47s, I think. No registry. All right. There we go. 2393. $24.55. $22.79. I actually had a couple decent readings there for what it is. All right, same thing, 8.5 inch. What's that? $18.99. $2,086. Broke one of my chains. $19.32. All right. Now, get back to this. Last ones. This is back to the Monarch lacquer coated full metal jacket. This will conclude our little test session here for those that want to know. There's plenty of information for guys that like to crunch all these numbers. Dang. 25.15. Not bad, not bad. 25.39. Alright, that one dropped down. 24.11. Well, let's see how the pistol likes it. 10.5 inch M92. $24.11. Did not read. Alright, our lack of sunlight is hurting us. I'm going to keep pushing it to get 2 more registers off this. Yeah, our sunlight's not doing us any favors here. There we go. All right, 2140.